Oh my gosh, that's stunning.
Let's move, no?
Yeah. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, the terrific new Tenere 700 brought onto stage by the Yamaha official rally rider, Adrian van Beveren. Hello, Adrian. Now, thank you for bringing this beauty onto stage. Before asking you some questions, Eric, if you could please run through some highlights of this amazing bike.
Yeah, I think that definitively this bike is a pure off-road bike. Obviously, we start from the engine, and we are very lucky manufacturer because we have always very strong, torquey engine. And this CP2 engine is a fantastic one, light, compact, torque with a lot of torque and good power. And around the engine, we developed all the bike with a specific chassis, which is a pure off-road chassis. And then you can see the front face, which is exactly the same as our Dakar bikes with the 4 legs. And we have this front fork, adjustable front fork, upside down, 43 millimeters diameter. But also on the rear, we have a remotely adjustable rear suspension. And then we have, as for any off-road bike, 21-inch front wheel, 18-inch rear wheel with spoke wheels to absorb any shock. The fuel capacity is 16 liters, which means more than 350 kilometers range distance, considering the low consumption. And also you can see the tachymeter and all the instrument panel in an upper position to be sure that when you ride it, you can sit or you can stand up. You have always a very good visibility about the instrument panel and all the way you can control the bike. So everything, and I'm sure you will turn around the bike after, you will see that all the details have been developed in respect with this off-road application. As I said before, we are a lucky manufacturer. We are covering many segments, many niche of product, and we have already a very good bike, which is a Tracer 700, which is a versatile touring bike. So when we develop a Tenere, it must be a Tenere, full off-road. And I think that all our engineers and ourselves can be proud. And I would like to thank again all the effort of our engineers to develop such nice bike, which is, yeah, a dream for us.
Which Adrian has had the chance to ride already. Now, Adrian, you have been the Tenere 700 World Raid Tester for the South American stage, but you weren't only testing it at that point because you were actually reliving a very profound moment.
Yeah, hello everybody. Thank you. My test of this Tenere 700 just starts on the exact place where I crashed on the last Dakar. A place which has created a special emotional moment for me. But yeah, I'm now 100% and super happy to keep living my dream.
Yeah, well, at that moment, you were in fact leading Dakar. So going onto this bike, how was the riding?
With the bike, I try to ride on all kinds of terrain you can find in the Dakar race. And I've been very surprised. You know what? I ride a 450 engine, usually. And this 700 engine was very, very funny. And it was the first time for me to ride this kind of strong and powerful engine on this kind of terrain. And definitely the bike can pass in sand, in dunes, in rocks, in riverbeds, everywhere. It's definitely a bike for the desert.
Well, you must be feeling pretty ready for the next Dakar then.
It was a long year. I had a long recovery, but I work a lot for that. And really, I'm now 100%. And I can't wait for the start of the next Dakar.
All right, brilliant. Well, best of luck going ahead with that, Adrian. And Eric, this WR450F Dakar has got a very, very special livery that I think we'd all quite like to see.
Yeah, but I think that, again, we could really feel from the beginning, from the way we have been developing this bike, that we wanted to be 100% pure. The integrity of this bike in connection with off-road application is true. And this is why, from last year, but especially this year, we decided to apply the same livery on the Dakar machine as the bike our customers will buy from next year. Because never we could have the link so strong between our racing bike, the bike Adrien will push to the win, and the bike our customers could buy to discover the world. So it's very great to have now this combination and this link, this bridge, being so strong again. So thanks to Adrien and all the Dakar team. And also I was thinking, looking this bike, I was just thinking about Stefan Peter Hansel, because when you remember that Stefan has been the last guy to win with a twin engine bike on the Dakar, and honestly the bike was a bit more heavier and more difficult to ride than this one. So it was an exploit for him, but I think today it's an exploit from our engineers to make this bike so light, so compact, and I hope that many, many customers will enjoy it.
Thank you. Well, best of luck, Adrien. Please stay with us on stage.